I am live. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody is safe and sound. Working hard. It's 3 o'clock in the middle of the afternoon. Probably caught you at work. I hope all of you are hard at work. Also hard at studying and getting ready. It is November 17th. Yes, we're near Turkey Day. That's right. And what is it, like a little bit over a month? And it's a brand new year. It's over. That's it. 2021, kiss it goodbye. Thank God. Thank God. This has been a rough year. It's been a rough year, but hey, we adapt and overcome to our situations. We do what needs to get done. Zero excuses. All right? Zero excuses. We got to listen. We're blessed. I was watching TV before I got up here. And we're blessed to be where we're at and have the opportunities that we have. That's why in the title of this is Well-Rounded Engineer. All right? I said I was going to talk about your associates, your bachelor's, your master's, and your doctorate certification. What am I talking about there? Now I'm talking about your CCNA, your CCNP. Right, CCNA is your associates. CCNP, I guess, bachelor's? No. Yeah. No. So Network Plus will be your associate. CCNP will be your bachelor's. CCIE will be your master's. No, CCIE is considered a doctorate. So I guess CCNP will be the master's and CCNA will be a bachelor's. Not really. I guess full blown. Well, regardless, you got your network because they got the associate, professional, and expert. If you get your CCIE hands-on, full-blown CCIE, you're at the doctorate level. Okay, you're at the doctorate level. If you have your CCNP, you have your, I guess, full-blown CCNP, master's, and then CCNA, you can consider your bachelor's, and then how to work it back up. And then Network Plus, you got your associates. Right, because it does, especially with this Network Plus right now, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. Now, what I want to hear as well is I put 2 YouTube videos out, one after the other. It was the IP unnumbered and the Cider 31 mask. Now, I got a reply back on one, even though I tell everybody to comment on my YouTube videos. Feedback is crucial to everyone. Feedback. Talking about a what was it? MSRP or MR? Yeah, it's like a ring type of topology from this particular company, Ruckus. But yeah, no. So IP, I still say that IP. Nobody's proven to me that IP unnumbered. It's a challenge. It's out there. Put it. Tell me. I'm not liking it. I don't. This is a technology dealing with VLSM. Dealing with the lack of IP addresses. So we're hungry. We're hungry for IPv4 addresses. Save IPv4 public addresses. Save IPv4 public addresses. Right? It's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Come on. Those days should be way behind us now. We have 16 million VLANs thanks to VXLAN. Right? It's time to go to IPv6, ladies and gentlemen. IPv6. How many times I got to repeat this? Stop playing around. No more IPv4. Get over it. Let's go to IPv6. Embrace it. Get my book. Get the old book. The new book will be out first quarter next year. Okay? Or contract me. I'll teach you. IPv6. No problem. My God. We got to get over it. Anyway. So take a look at those videos. What's up, Sam? How you doing, brother? Always good to see you, bro. Always good to see you. Now, let me share some things that are happening real quick, okay? I'll keep me in the lower end corner here so you can see this good. Today is part 2, 6 p.m. Part 2 of my new Network Plus N1088 workshop. First one was awesome. I had awesome people in that workshop. It was great. So I got the other one tonight at 6 o'clock my time, Eastern time. All right. Man, are we going to get deep into standardization and cabling. We're going old school to new school. Yeah, they covered a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a long one. but it's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. All right. So that's going on. That's part 2. Part 3 is being, well, before I go to part 3, here I got already the December 5th workshop for NAT. That's already up there and with descriptions and stuff. So take a look at that. Part 3, it's going to be New Network Plus. Oh, that's already on there. It's going to be the 24th. All right. You got part 3, part 4. All right. That's on there. Part 5. All right. So we're knocking these things out. We're trying to get them out there so you guys know when they're coming out. Remember, you can buy them individually if you want. Get them individually. It's up to you. However you want to do it. However it's easiest for you. You can pick and choose what you want. Or you can do, don't get it confused. I said it before. There's live online workshops deal. That's for the weekdays. That's the Network Plus. Live online workshops for the weekday ones. The Wednesday evenings, which is the Network Plus one. And the other one is for the Sunday workshops. That's like we're having this Sunday. We're going to do multicasting this Sunday. We're going to be talking about it, all the good stuff, and then we're going to go ahead and actually configure it. I'm glad, Sam. I'm glad you're good, brother. I was worried about you, man. Worried about you. I hope everything's all right. I don't think I saw you last time. If I did, I don't remember. That's my brain. I'm going crazy. Too many things on. I couldn't even sleep. I've been up since 3 a.m. with all the things in my brain. But anyway, we got I got a Spanish workshop November 28th. All right, got to take a look in there. We know I got the new RIP for the new Network Plus. I did a new little thing for RIP. That's there. Excel 1. Tomorrow I am dedicating the day to Excel. I'm not going to promise anything, but I'm going to work it from morning till night. Hopefully getting that level 1 done. Okay? So get it while it's $19.99. And then the pre-workout. So if you're still having issues with saving and folders and all this craziness, whatever, just that's what it's for. File management to get yourself organized. And again, the course done. Where's the NRC? Where's the NRC? Here's the volume 1, volume 2. Yeah. Let me tell you, I have seen ISIS already in so many. Okay, it's in the Network Plus. It's in the new Network Plus. It's in the CCDA from 2003. Okay, so you better get it done. Yeah, I saw you last time. Okay, it's all good. Just been very busy. I appreciate your concern. All right, no problem, brother. No problem, brother. Man, when I don't see you, I'm like, man, what's going on? But I can imagine you being busy. I mean, not only are you busting your back, bringing your back working, you're also trying to get your certification. So I know you are busy and you're doing the deed, brother. You're burning the midnight oil. All right, so ISIS, what I'm trying to tell you guys, you need to get that ISIS. I'm sorry. You need to get that ISIS because the CCDA, I did the building a network, and that's going to be part 1. I'm going to do a part 2 on that. So be looking for a part 2 for building a network. I'm telling you that right now. ISIS is a part of that. ISIS is a part of that, okay? The CCDA. It's for data centers and ISPs. So ISIS, and now it's going to be part of Cisco. So get the freaking course. Get the freaking course, all right? You're going to need it. It's going to be out there. And then you're going to say, man, I should have gotten it. Don't be that person. Don't be that person, all right? Because you're going to be messed up, all right? What else? Take advantage of the memberships, definitely. But, hey, just go to GlowBed, check out what's going on, all right? And get it while it's hot, baby. And you still got time for tonight. If you want to get in tonight, we're going to dive in deep to the standards. You may think that it's like, nah, I don't need to know about the standards, lads. I know everything about the standards. I know all the OSI. I know all the TCP/IP, all the Cisco 3-layer model. I got a question for you guys. Hey, Diaz, I have a question about Hsrp. What's up, man? Go ahead. What's up? Go ahead. What's up? I learned today that ISIS isn't used in data centers and can be more scalable. I just learned that ISIS just isn't used. Yes, of course. Yes. ISIS wants to be used in Cisco says they want you to use ISIS for your 16 million VLANs, routing in your distribution access layer. They want you to use ISIS. What's the question on Hsrp? Pop it up in there. What's up? Okay, pop it up. Yeah, you need to know it. You need to friggin' know it. And that's why I keep saying you need to invest in knowledge. I saw it. Listen, I saw it the other day on Instagram because I belong to all these businesses and motivational speakers and all these people that talk about, what is you need to do to be successful, all these different things, right? So one says invest in knowledge. And I'm like, damn, it's true. It's true. Stop investing in, because I just saw an article that said that Bitcoin and all these things, all these cryptocurrencies just crashed. Okay. So all these things can leave you in a second, right? Or investing in things that you don't know. Hey, look at this new bright, shiny object. This is going to make me $1 million in a month. Yeah, I'm down. I'm going to go get that. And it doesn't happen. You know that that's the case. I know that's the case. All right. That you pay thousands of dollars, and they promise you something that if you learn this process, you're going to be a millionaire in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year, whatever. It's a proven method. You're going to do it. It's going to happen. Yeah, no. And it's not, no. Knowledge. But, what? I dropped my headsets. It's okay, leave them there. They're safe. But with that said, let's say there's a million applications, there's a million things out there to help you do what you want to do. There's let's say we're talking about certifications. Let's say one of the things now is, buddy of mine, for some reason, he has to learn Yang. Okay, for some reason he has to learn Yang. Okay, I think I tried to show you this yesterday, or the other day, and I was going to highlight it, so I finally did. Okay, I highlighted it. I remembered. Can you believe that? Okay, Yang. Look at this book. I told you last time. Look at this book, Programming and Automation in Cisco Networks, right? So you see I'm not playing around. All right, Yang data models. SNMP is widely used for fault handling and monitoring. However, it is not often used for configuration changes. CLI scripting is used more often than other methods. Yang data models are an alternative to SNMP MIBs. Not for configurations. Okay, so here's the question. All right, so I have 2 distribution switches. Okay, running Hsrp. Okay, with priority linked to an IPSLA echoing on the WAN link. Okay, when the WAN fails and the other switches preempts, STP keeps sending to the failed switch. Okay, so your SLA, all right, your SLA, did you set a timer? Not a timer, I'm sorry. The priority, when it fails, did it decrement to a priority number lower than the other one? Because remember, if the other side of the router fails, it's still going to go to the active router. If you have the Hsrp configured, you're tracking the other one. I guess using IPSLA for that, but you're tracking the other one. It's not configured on the other one. It's configured on your fast Ethernet. So one of the things with changing over, when you're tracking a wide area network, you have to decrement. You have to make sure that you decrement your priority number, right? So that Hsrp becomes, that priority number from being active becomes lower than the standby, and then it'll switch over, Okay, so make sure that's it. Is there a way to change that? Is there a way to change the root to? What do you mean the root? That's not Hsrp language. What do you mean the root to? Decrementing is the one that's going to make your priority number go down. All right, your priority number has to go below the standby router in order for it to change. Period. End of story. All right, I don't know what you mean by root. That's confusing to me when it comes to that. So if it's pointing back to the same switch, that's what's going on. Okay, I'm assuming that's what's going on. All right, doing the INARSI, all right, which is all friggin' troubleshooting. yeah, it's, there's a billion trouble tickets in there, and different scenarios that things can happen, and normally it's your fault. The packets have to still go through the old switch that has failed to get the new one who is in the active. The packets have still no. The packets have to still no, they don't. No, they don't. This is why you track it. This is what. Okay, think about this. Think about this. Think about this. You got two routers. Okay, you got Hsrp on both. This guy, I always get it backwards. Okay, this guy is your active. This guy is your standby. We're tracking. Well, you're tracking here. Yeah, okay, you're tracking here. Okay, you're tracking here. Okay, so if this WAN fails, boop, right, you want to go to this WAN, right? So how are you going to do that? Why would you want your packet to go to this guy and then come back down and go to this guy? No, you want this guy, if you're doing Hsrp, you want this to turn into the standby router and this guy to the active router. Oh, they're not routers, they're distribution. It don't matter. Same concept. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Now, let me ask you, they're not routers. Did you activate layer 3? Switches running spanning tree? No. No, something's wrong there. They're not routers, they're distribution. And they have layer 2 connections between them. Well, that's a problem right there. So you're dealing with spanning tree. If you're doing Hsrp, you got me. You got me. If you're doing Hsrp, so you have no IP addresses on your switches. They're layer 2. You have no IP addresses. You're not pointing to an IP address. Or because you have to have a virtual IP address and a virtual MAC address, right? We know as you're running Hsrp, so it's a Cisco proprietary MAC address. So you're running a virtual IP. But how are you running a virtual IP if it's a layer 2? Confused there? Talk to me. Talk to me. All right? No, they are layer 3 upstream to the core. So your Hsrps are all at the WAN port going to the core. There's no Hsrp configured down here. So, well, again, then you look at your IP SLA. Regardless, since they're layer 2 ports, okay, so we don't care. We're going inside the switch, which shouldn't be that way. We're going inside the switch because they got rid of, well, no, they got rid of Hsrp down there. All right. They got rid of Hsrp down there. So that should tell you something right now. But I guess in your case, that's not the point. So your packets got up to that layer 2 switch, and once they try to go out, those layer 3 ports, those routed ports that you configured on your layer 2 switch, okay, now you still need to tell it, okay, this one went down, so it needs to be decremented to a standby. So it still go up, sees that this is a standby, you need to go to the other side. So you need to look at your IP SLA. All right, take a look at that and then send them down the other way. That's how I'm looking at it. Me, it will be layer 3 switches all the way through. I wouldn't even have it go to. I will be right there when it gets to that port. Before it even gets there, it's going to know it's a standby router and it's going to be switched over automatically. Because remember, your clients should have a VIP, right? All your clients have VIP addresses. Do you have by forwarding direct? You have, yeah, by forwarding, by forwarding directional enabled. Is there some sort of an ACL that could be overriding that? Is there a way I could link STP priority to a tracking object? That I don't know. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm not even gonna attempt that. That I don't know. I'll research it. That I don't know. And I can see why you want to do that. So you can see the priority number here is lower or higher, but the priority number is not going to change. The priority number is not going to change. You want to trigger an event. Okay, you want to trigger an event. So Hsrp is the one. So you need to check that Hsrp configuration, and you need to look at your IP SLA. That's all I can say. As far as bringing it into the priority number, There may be my way, but I don't know. I don't know. ¿Qué vuelta, Cere? ¿Cómo estás, Roberto? ¿Todo bien? Would you make a course on routers? Dude, I got 3 million courses on IPv6. If you go to Globed, I'm in Globed, I'm looking, I'm scrolling down, bro. Scrolling down. Here it goes. IPv6 address, straight to the point. Right there. And I think in all, pretty much all my courses, I have IPv6 configurations. I have IPv6 configuration. I don't know about EAM, Sammy. I don't know. I really don't know as far as the span tree, but I'll look into it. I'll look at what you just said, EEM. All right. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. I'm sorry if I couldn't help you out with that. But hey, there's other pros in here that can maybe answer that for you as well. So don't go away. Ask Sam. You know what I'm saying? He's very well versed. He's another guy you can ask. But yeah, I'm gonna do my research on that one. Send me your email, info@globed.net, info@globed.net. Send me an email. You can use either channel to get rid of STP on the links coming up into the L2 side. Okay. You still need an IP address. I mean, it has an IP address. Well, no, layer two, ether channel gets rid of spanning tree, but you still need an IP address. So you can't put an IP address. The whole point is now Cisco, the 200-301, remember, layer 2 trunking is gone. At that level, distribution access layer, trunking is gone. Hsrp is gone. Span tree is gone, or it should be gone. It should be gone. It should be gone. You should be routing internally. In our part 1 of our lab, one of the questions that we talked about, I think it was building. I think it's building a network, actually. Building a network. A question was asked about router on a stick. Is still being used? Because individuals in his company are just routing. I go, no, and that individual is absolutely correct. Right now, everybody's routing at the distribution access layer. Not everybody, but a lot of people are switching over to that. They don't want to deal with span tree anymore. They don't. Okay, so they're just routing at that point. Okay, they're routing at that point. So they're doing that, okay, to do what they need to do. And remember, now you have things like virtual port channels, okay, that you can use instead of layer 2 or layer 3 ether channels. It was just aggregating links to get you more bandwidth. Side effect, you bypass spanning tree. But layer 2 ether channel only goes so far. Layer 3 ether channel, because once you go more than 3 switches, spanning tree comes back. Layer 3 ether channel, you can have as many as you want. Get that spanning leaf going on there. You're good to go. You're good to go. You should be good to go. All right, but anyway, IPv6 is all everywhere, brother. Everywhere. I got IPv6 everywhere in all my courses, but I have one specific, which is, again, I'll show it to you again, bigger and brighter. IPv6 addressing, straight to the point, right in there. So if you want to know how to IPv6, it's right there. It's in Globed. I got you covered. And I think I have some free YouTube videos that you can take a look at. And even my book, this version of it now, has IPv6 in there as well. But I do have that course. I do have that course in there. All my networking courses from now till, forever. All my courses now, that's it. Whether it's in the book or not, I don't care. You will learn, like I said, and I'm going to break it down. Default, static, floating static, RIP version 1. Yeah. That's why I did that new RIP course. That's in Globed. RIP version 1, RIP version 2, RIP NG, EIGRP, OSPF, ISIS, and then BGP. You need to know it. You need to know it. All right. And next year, brand new surprises. I'm going to let the cat out of the bag yet. All right. I don't want to promise anything that I can't, that I'm not going to put out, but I've outlined many things that I'm going to put out for next year. So, and I can tell you this much. I got excited with the CCDA, right? When building a network, when I did that workshop, that's why I'm going to do a part 2. Woo! I got excited with that. And Network Plus got me excited about that because they have software and administration stuff in there. Then I started looking into the CCDA from 2003, and it says things that I've always been saying from the get-go. All right. And Now they don't have a CCDA. All they have is a CCDE written and a CCDE hands-on. So I'm definitely gonna get into that, because a lot of you right now, like Sammy, what's up? And Sam, all right, you guys know your stuff, but now we need to design, because a lot of problems are designing. And I'm telling you, I'm going through an RC. A lot of problems that I see are your issues. Layer 8 issues. Not even layer 8, because that's the user. Wrong configurations, wrong things being put in. You need to know these routing protocols. You need to know these routing protocols. Up, down, and sideways. You need to understand how things go back and forth. So that's just the way it is. I was just throwing a problem solution out there. It wasn't absolutely necessary to use Hsrp. All right, cool. No worries, man. Everybody has, you can attack problems different ways. In IT, that's what's so cool about IT and this particular niche that we're in information technology. There's a million ways. Like the saying goes, there's a million ways to skin a cat. Okay, there's more than one way to skin a cat. All right, and the same thing goes for IT. When you go in there, it's like someone telling you, my computer's not working. What's the problem? Seriously? No. That's not the way it is. I got to diagnose it. I got to see. Just like you walk in to create a network or improve a network. Well, I got to do my analysis of the whole situation. You just walk to a doctor and say, hey, my stomach hurts. What is it? Well, it has to be this. No. They got to check all these different blood tests, and they take all these blood pressure and all these different things, and they come back from there and they see what levels are high or low or whatever. Well, there's a hurt here, there's a hurt there, there's a hurt over here. So they got to analyze and diagnose and see what's going on. You just can't say, hey, the car network's down. Why? All right, let's see what happened. Why did I get hacked? Because some idiot opened up a port. Okay. That's because you have firsthand knowledge that happened. All right. Other than that, you got to start analyzing your network. But how are you going to analyze your network if you don't understand the basics? All right. You don't understand the basics. And that's true. That's true what Sam just said. What Sammy, what's up said. All right. That's cool, because he now brings in a problem that we can think about. So we can say, okay, that could happen to us at any point in time. All right. So how will we handle that issue? And that's what these outsourced help desk people do. These companies that outsource help desk, they have a database of knowledge. In the switch, everybody had a notebook. Everybody had a thick. I know one guy, he was like the man. He had a notebook this thick. I had a notebook. Okay. And you write things down, you got a notepad, whatever you want to use. But you got to have a database of knowledge, of configurations, of issues. If you run into a problem, document it. Not getting here. It's sending me back to the failed switch. Okay, how did I fix it? Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. And you keep that and you document that. Okay, once you document that and you keep documenting all these issues, you create a database of knowledge. And that's what you need to do. Just don't fix a problem. Write the problem down. I know you're in a hurry to do it. Jot something real quick, and then remember the steps that you took to troubleshoot the issue. Just so not going crazy, troubleshoot it, logically, and figure out what's going on. Using your show commands, using your dashboards, using all these layer 3 softwares that you have to monitor and manage your network, so you can take a look at what's going on. All right, even if you're using just Wireshark, take a look at these things that are coming up. All right, and see what's going on. That's what you need to do, and write all these things down. Write them down, or document them in Word, okay, or in Excel, or in Notepad, or whatever you want to do. But document it, right? Document all these things, because you need to do that. You need to do that. All right. So that's why we're building a network. When I started getting into that, man, it started getting me into different branches, because there's so many things that can happen. I love to work at the Cisco Worldwide TAC Center here in Raleigh, NC. I'd be learning a ton. Most definitely, man. Most definitely. But that's why right now, the way things are, and I wanted to look at this morning, but I didn't. I got too many things to do. but it could have taken me maybe 10 minutes. I should have done it. See how many people are unemployed right now. See how many people are unemployed. All right. And people are unemployed for many reasons. But that's why I say to invest in your knowledge. Invest in it. Okay. You have to get these courses. You need to take these workshops. You need to come to the boot camps. Whatever you need to do, but you need to get it done. And you need to get your certs. You got to be locked and loaded next year. I'm sorry to say it that way, but locked and loaded out to be ready to rock and roll, man, next year. You have to be. You have to be. I passed my Never Plus cert. Hoorah! Awesome! This is Jason Cordry or Cordray. Jason Cordry. Congratulations. Put you up there, bro. Bam. He passed his Never Plus. That is outstanding. So you know you're ready for CCNA. That's an awesome job, Jason. You're the man. That's great. One down, many to go. That is awesome. Congratulations to you, my friend. And that's the new 007, I'm assuming. All right, because this took effect September 15th. So that's awesome. But now keep going. Don't stop there. You got your Never Plus. I don't know how many certifications you got, Jason, but you got to keep going, man. You got that Never Plus. CCNA will be just a hop, skip, and a jump. That's it. It's right there. Okay? You'll have full understanding of what's going on. All right? Except for unless you're a programmer, for all the other stuff. Thank you. Yes. Awesome. Man, you're welcome. So you're welcome. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. All right? Do it to it. Do it to it. Nothing stopped you. You did what you had to do. You got that cert. Good for you. All right? Now just keep at it. It's not over. It's not over. It's never over. It's never over. You got to have that foundation. I created an outline where it's based on CompTIA, Cisco, and Microsoft. All right? You need to do it. And on a side note, I put programming. I also passed the CompTIA Cloud. Essentials Plus and the A Plus, and onto my Security Plus. Perfect. Wow, that is awesome, dude. All right, so you passed an Hour Plus, you passed the Cloud Essentials Plus and the A Plus, and now you're onto your Security Plus. Beautiful. That is beautiful. And from there, if you take it, once you get those, I don't know which route you want to take it, but CCNP will be a good thing to have. CCNA will be a good thing to have, and then you can decide if you want to go, go into the cloud, go to security. What is it that you want to do? All right. So, but at least get the CCNA, get your CCNA. Learn a little bit more in networking. All right. So that will be good for you to have. That is outstanding. Boy, you are burning the midnight oil for real. That is awesome. Congratulations. I can't say it enough. All right. And that's what we all, to include myself, all right, to be doing. We have to. All right. But if you guys have been paying attention and you're subscribed to GlowBed, if you're not, shame on you. All right. If you are, awesome. And if you're paying attention to it, you should see all the things that my wife and my stepdaughter are putting up there. All right. It's nonstop. And all the deals. It's nonstop. Because I know that 2022 is going to be a year it's going to be a turnaround. Things are going to turn around in 2022. I have hope. I have faith. Okay. So I have to make sure that you are ready. Stop looking at the shiny objects and start investing in your knowledge. I wish that I would be, you're welcome, sir. I wish I could talk to myself when I'm in my mid-20s. Okay. And say, hey, moron, this is what you need to do, okay? And start doing this. But I did it. If it wasn't for my wife, man, Mrs. Diaz, she is the bomb, all right? Digna Diaz, she's the one that slapped me across his bald head and put me in school, okay? So if I can only, go back in time, things would be much different, okay? But that's okay. I'm here now. So, and I have the energy. Age don't matter, brother. It's how you feel here and I'm strong here. So I got no issues. All right. And I got a great support team. Great support team. My wife, number one. And my stepdaughter chimed in and she taught herself. What's that thing called? I keep forgetting that she uses to create all these thumbnails, all these things. I used to know it's, I don't know, one of these applications, whatever. And it's not Flash. That's how far back. That's how where my brain is. Okay, but she taught herself all this stuff. Okay, she taught herself. We got some courses for her. All right, and then but she basically taught herself, and she went through the fire, and and that's what you need to do. If you need a course, get a course. All right, if you need to go to YouTube, go to YouTube. If you need to reach out to me, reach out to me. Okay, I used to do one-on-one counseling. All right, I had a one-on-one. I don't know if I still do one-on-one counseling, but I don't think nobody ever took advantage of it. It's one-on-one to solve your problem. It wasn't free. I don't know if it's still here. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. I think it's gone. All right. It was for 1 hour. I forgot how much it was. Okay. But I don't think, Final Cut Pro. There it is. Thank you, Ms. Diaz. Canva, Final Cut Pro. This is what she uses. And she's become an expert at this thing. You should see her editing. Boom, 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 boom. Done. All right. All right. And if it wasn't for them, I tell you, if it wasn't for them, they have my back and they support me and they remind me and they make sure they keep me on point. They keep me on point. They keep me on point. So that's why you got to surround yourself. I have been blessed. I really have. I really have. I have been blessed with a tremendous wife, okay, who has supported me and has the mindset of an entrepreneur. And you're going to see new things in Globed. Shortly, you're going to see new things in Globed. Don't say so, Laz. If you ended up with a PhD, you wouldn't be here to help us all. Cheers. What's up, Artist Stroke? I haven't seen you in a while. I don't know about that, brother. Yeah, exactly. Things happen. That's so true, man. Life knows what it does, right? At the moment that we're going through all these issues, we are complaining. I am complaining big time. Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me, right? And it's like, but once you get through it, because it's not here to stay. Bad times are not here to stay. They just get you prepared. They just make you harder, right? And make victory sweeter. And when you get to that point, you're like, this is why that had to happen to me, right? This is why I had to go through all that struggle. This is a true story. Before I met my wife, we had, my best friend wasn't her best friend, but it was a friend of hers as well. My best friend. I will always go to my best friend's kids' birthdays. She would too. We never crossed paths. There was one time that they left for a period of time, I think it was 2 weeks, and they told me, my buddy told me to take care of his dog, feed him in the afternoons. And his wife told my wife to feed the dog in the morning. That dog was getting fed twice. She fed him in the morning, same in the house. I came in the afternoon, fed him at night. Point is that we were always crossing paths, but we never met. Not in the birthday parties, having a mutual friend. I was always at his house watching movies, whatever. Nothing. We never crossed paths until that day. And I said, hey, because I was divorced, and then for 3 years, and it's, yeah, you want to meet somebody, whatever. Yeah, her name is Digna. I'm like, okay. And one thing led to another, and boom, 22 years later, here we are. And we were meant to be, but we had to go through our path. Like Artist Stokes says, life knows what it does. Life knows what it does. All right. And we had to go through all these struggles, and then we found each other, and she set me straight. And I taught her a couple things too, but she set me straight. Okay. And that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. You need to surround yourself with a good support team, like-minded people that are not going to quit, people that just are relentless in what they want to do. And if they're not like that, you don't need them. You don't need them. Get them out of your life. Keep them. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I'll call you once a month. Once every 3 months. How about that? Once every quarter. All right. And that's it. You want somebody that's near you, that's got your back, that genuinely gets happy when something good happens to you. Okay. That is what you need to do. All right. Surround yourself with those type of people. That's going to be your support team. And don't get discouraged. Do not get discouraged. Oh my God. I told you, the right side of my body, non-IT, the right side of my body is RoboCop. Plates, over 15 screws, hernias, fake ligaments, all sorts of stuff. Still in the gym. Still in the gym, no matter what. Right now, I don't know about out lifting. There's not honestly really big guys. There's some strong guys in there. But as far as my stamina, and I still lift for, I think I lift pretty heavy when it comes to back and legs. But I still maintain myself. No matter if all this is, screws and plates and all these injuries I've had throughout my life. I've had plenty, trust me. I don't know if you guys see this. There's like a scar right here somewhere. Okay. As a kid, threw a Coke bottle. Those 2-liter Coke bottles. I filled it full of water. We were playing games. Up in the air, catching it. Up in the air. So I decided to throw it way up in the air. I got right underneath it. Got just like this. Boom. Paf. 4 stitches. Bled like a mother. All right. But the thing is, don't get discouraged. You know how many times oh my God. Computers don't work. Maybe I didn't pass the first time on one of my certs. I had to go do it again. Okay. Couldn't understand the topic. Had to read the chapter 20 times. So, oh my God, what's going on? Car breaks. I had to take care of all these things. Life happens. And now life does things for a reason, but life happens. But it's up to you to say, I'm not going to let that stop me. Okay. You're going to have hurdles every day. And you're going to say, screw that. I'm going through it. I don't care. Nothing's going to stop me to do what I need to do. And Jason, he did it, boy. He's saying here, my wife, kids, mom, and oldest brother are my biggest supporters. Awesome. Okay, awesome. I'm telling you. And listen, I was asleep until I met her. And that's it. Now my hunger for knowledge is 20-fold, 100-fold. I want to learn more and more and more. And like what Sammy What's Up put up there, I said, oh man, okay. Now that he's got there, I wrote it down. I'm going to look it up as soon as we're done. Okay, I'm teaching tonight at 6 o'clock. My part 2 for the Network Plus. I'm teaching tonight. Okay, and I'm here with you guys. All right, and your work, and you're here with me. That's awesome. Okay, we got Tala, hey lads, your video submitting is a masterpiece. Thank you, sir. Even after all these years, I watch it. Never I need to revise my submitting. That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. Thank you so much, sir. Sam, I say failures is my motivation and my teachers as well. Definitely. What's that saying? I think it was Einstein who said that. I didn't fail 1,000 times. I just know not to do it 1,000 times. This way not to do it 1,000 times. All right. No, it's everything is based on trial and error. Okay. And in IT, unless you've gone through that issue, unless you've gone through that problem, you're not going to know how to fix it. You understand the concept. Let's say you do understand truly the concept of what needs to happen. Then you can pretty much throw some guesses out there and see if it works out. And that's all you do. It's just like navigating. One of the things I'm doing in my courses now, if you have them, you probably see me say already, is like, hey, this syntax may be different in your iOS. Because just like a Windows operating system, the navigation is different. Yeah, you have more features, whatever, more security, all this stuff, but the navigation is different. In applications, I'm doing Excel. Depending on the Excel you have, you may not have that feature set. Maybe that navigation is slightly different, a different place where to look for it, but it's the same thing with routers and switches. The navigation or the syntax to do what you want may not be the same way that that I did it, that you're going to do it. But you need to say, okay, he's configuring X, so that means I need to be in global. I need to be inside router configuration. Let me question mark my way through this. And that's how you got to be. You got to be a detective. You got to be curious. That's how I am. Like when they replied to my question on the Styro 31. To me, there's no excuse for the Styro 31. I'm sorry. Not for today's networking needs when we have IPv6. Sorry. I looked up what he told me for a, I don't know, MSRP RAIN port or something or other. I looked it up. Some ruckus company has all these things for RAIN type of technology like token ring. All right. But it's a protocol. It's like an MSRP protocol, RAIN protocol that prevents, layer 2 loops, like a span tree type of thing. All right. So yeah, no. The IP addresses, Styro 31, no. I'm sorry. I know people are using it out there. I mean, I've had students that told me, no, that's we use Styro 31. We need to save IP addresses. That was a 1984 standard, even though I know not 1984, 1981. 1984 is the OSI, and we still use the OSI today. We're going to talk about it today. All right. We still use it. TCP/IP, Cisco 3D model. We still use it, but there's no need, there's no reason that I can find for you not to be an IPv6 right now. I know everybody has good hardware. All right. Unless you have some proprietary software that's just not compatible at all with IPv6. Okay. Other than that, there's no excuse. You have dual stack. Come on now. Okay. I went to teach at Canada. Remember I told you? University of Alberta, Water and Sewer Department. These were veterans, IT people, very, very well versed in their field. These were all CISSPs. The one that had the most experience had 15 years. I think the least was me. I'll say, I don't know, 10, maybe 5. I don't know, 5 years. Because when I started talking about IPv6, I was went there to teach IPv6. That's what they told me. They knew IPv6 up and down. They just needed to know because at the time, ICE, Cisco's ICE, did not know how to deal with wireless IPv6. I'm sure they fixed that problem by now. I don't know. I'm sure they did. Okay. But they had to find a workaround. So it became from a classroom environment, student teacher, to an IT consortium. Boom, bunch of IT guys together. I'm reaching out to the people I know. They're reaching out. We're doing this. And we came up with a solution. Okay. I know I had to do something with an access list. Okay. But we came up with a solution. It was awesome. They were great individuals. Awesome, professional veterans. All right. And when I heard that they were all CISSPs, I was like, because I was still not kind of new, but because I was for some reason, I was the only person that recruiter, so he says, found that would teach IPv6. He probably reached out to other IPv6 instructors, other instructors that I'm not going to teach IPv6. And I think that's what really happened because right now I see it, living proof. People don't want to do IPv6. We can solve so many issues. Just embrace it, man. Come on. Do it. Start practice. Go at home. When you get home, hi to the kids, pet the dog. Well, kiss the wife. Say hi to the kids, pet the dog. Wife is first. Okay? And then eat something. Lock yourself in a room for an hour. And either if you have my course on IPv6 or my book on IPv6 or a YouTube video on IPv6, whatever. Get your head for that 1 hour, wash it out, and put IPv6 in it. I am going to learn something in this hour on IPv6. And you do that every day. You get used to get it into a habit. 1 hour at least. 1 hour. Don't bother me. Lock yourself in the closet, in the bathroom, in the garage, in the, I don't know, in the porta potty, whatever. Lock yourself away from everyone for 1 hour. And that's you concentrate on what you need to do, what you need to know. All right. As a joke, I was going to have up here where I was listening because when I'll show you. It's not even a joke. I listened to it. Is it this one? This is what I listen to now when I create while I'm creating courses. No, this is not the one. This is not the one. I think this is the one. I'll wait for the commercials to end before I show you guys. Because I got to get in the mood so I can go ahead and do my thing. Okay? Here, let me show you. It's awesome. It's awesome. Boom. It's playing. There it is. Jazz music and 4K cozy coffee shop. Okay? I listen to that. Because you got to get yourself in the mood. All right? So when I'm up here on the second floor, I close the door and the world's oblivious. Okay? My wife has to text me in order for me to pay attention. I need to focus on what I'm doing because it is my responsibility to make sure that I get my things right when I'm sending it out to you guys. It is your responsibility to absorb the information and give me feedback, okay, on what your opinion is on the video. Could it be better? Did I miss out something? Was it good to go? Was I on point? Whatever the case may be, feedback. It's a back and forth. Without this back and forth communication, things are not going to work, okay? But that is my responsibility. Okay, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I know you guys are busy and everybody's taking time out of the day. Again, Globed, 6 p.m. today, part 2 of the New Network Plus, book. We're doing part 2. All right, that's today at 6. You still have time to register if you want. All right, remember the Sunday workshops. Okay, the nearest one right now is this one, November 21st. That's this Sunday. It's configuring and multicast and understanding multicast. We will be talking about terminology. We will be talking about. Let me put my face in here. All right, we will be talking about terminology. We will be configuring all these different things. We will configure multicast. It's part of your CCNP. It's a whole chapter on it. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Okay, that's the Sunday. But you guys got to go to Globed. You got to see what's going on. Take a look at these two different things that are right here. Question. Can you please explain the difference between Anycast and a global Unicast? Well, Anycast is a specific, hold on, let me put my face in here. Okay, Anycast in IPv6 is used, it's a particular address because when the configuration, you got to put Anycast behind it. And it usually it's from the range of unique local addresses. Okay, unique local address. From your unique local address range, right? You choose an address, and then that address, you put Anycast after it. And what you're going to do is you put that same address everywhere. What that's going to do is it's going to point to a particular service. If you want to get to a DHCP service, a DNS service, whatever service you're trying to get to, you put that IP address in every single server or whatever, or router or switch, or wherever you want to put it, okay? But it's the one to nearest. Meaning, I'll give you an example that's non-IT, all right, for Anycast. I have 3 supermarkets near me, right? 3 supermarkets near me, just like the Anycast, one to nearest, right? One to nearest. So, which is near me? If I want it right now, at this time, it's 3:53 my time, and I wanted to go to the supermarket, which one would I go to? The one that's across the street, the one that's about 2 blocks away, or the one that's about 2 miles down? Which is going to be faster to go? At this time, it will be the one across the street, obviously, because of school and traffic and all that. They're across the street. But in the morning, it'll probably be the 2-mile one down the road. Okay? And then at night, it may be the one here down the block. So it's that Anycast address, the one to nearest address. The good thing with that address is that if you're looking for a particular service, right, whatever that service may be that you're running, so remember services, all your services, whatever services you're running that you want to reach, okay, you put it on those you put it on those routers or servers. Now, it's based on your routing. So your routing protocol, RIP, Hsrp, OSPF, ISIS, BGP, whatever it is, well, it's going to be one of the IGPs. All right, that's going to determine which router it's going to go to use that one to nearest address to get to where you want to go. Bingo. Light just came out. All right, cool. Cool. Now, global Unicast, that is just like a public address. It's from the 2000:/3. Okay? That's a global Unicast. Because you have local Unicast, which are private IP addresses and IPv6. And I believe the range is FC. Starts with FC, if I remember correctly. Okay? I'm glad I was able to answer that question. I'm glad. All right. Unicast address IS is a global Unicast address. Okay. All right, cool. When you said service, it clicked. All right, cool. Routable? Yes. Yeah, you depend on it. You depend on your routers because it depends on your routing, what makes it near you. Where's the service that's near you? It depends on your routing protocol. That's just an IP address. So yeah, it depends on definitely, it is routable. Yes. So IPv6 is not difficult. IPv6 is not difficult. It's just a matter of going in there, practicing it, using it, put it into use. That's it. And if you can't do it in live networks, you got your emulators, you got your simulators. Packet Tracer does it. It's up to you. But if you don't do it, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Makes me happy to help you, bro. Makes me feel good. All right. Thank you. All right. So again, I'm not gonna keep you guys here long. Again, you know that tonight's got my second part. Go to global.net, please. Check out all the new stuff that's on and get ready because tomorrow we're starting something new. We're not going to implement it. We're in the design phase. We're in the planning phase, really. We're in the planning phase, and then we're going to design it, okay? And then we'll implement it. All right, so we're in the planning phase on GlobeEd. So hopefully everything will work out good, and you're going to see that cut and paste is your friend in IPv6. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. But please go to global.net and you're going to see. And keep looking at that networking doctors. I'm going to be putting stuff up there. And go to my IG. The networking doctors. Scrolling down that ticker, the _ doctors. Okay, go there. Questions every day. Questions every single day. I'm going to be putting up weird questions. I'm going to be putting them up there. All right, and see if you know. That's why I did that IP number and IP and that Saturday 31 on purpose. I want comments on that. Give me feedback. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with a page from GlobeEd right there so you know about the courses that are coming up. Okay? Know that these things are coming up. Be ready. Awesome. I'm glad you're answering them, brother. And everybody's doing damn good. All right, so this is coming up tonight. You still got time. We're going to get down and dirty with the USI. All right, down and dirty and cabling and connectors. We're going to get into that. It's going to be down and dirty when we get in there. All right, you know me. You know how I am. Okay, so thank you for joining. Remember, hit that notification bell. All right, comment, please. Like, dislike. I got thick skin. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Okay, but I need feedback. And remember to subscribe and tell everybody about it. GlobeEd and Instagram. And find me on LinkedIn. If you're looking to make a professional connection, find me on LinkedIn with the same little Panama hat that I got on in black and white. That's the one you need to find me on. Okay? And you can connect with me. Okay? You guys take care. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know you guys are busy. You took time out for me. I appreciate that. Big time. I appreciate all of you. All right? You guys take care. Again, congratulations, Jason. That's an awesome job, what you did today. We all need to take a note from that, brother, that we need to get ourselves ready to go. The year is up. All right? All righty. I'll be seeing you guys hopefully tonight. If not, next week. You guys take care.